Minni Chiwenga's rise to prominence in Zimbabwe, I think deserves to be studied. This is a woman who never speaks a lot, but her actions alone have actually made her to be popular all of a sudden in the Zimbabwean politics. I strongly believe she is doing a behind the scenes work for her husband, and she is actually stelling. We've seen a better retired General Chiwenga, if truth be said, ever since Minni Chiwenga came into the life of retired General Chiwenga. She is not just an individual who is actually climbing on the popularity of her husband, but this is a decorated human being who has achieved a lot of things through meritocracy. And on this live broadcast, I'll be detailing her role in Chiwenga and her rise to prominence. And I think in the politics of Zimbabwe, body politics, especially the current affairs of Zimbabwe, you cannot disassociate this woman with what is politically unfolding in Zimbabwe. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. If truth be said, Minni Chiwenga on her profiles has never posted anything political. She has never even posted slogans. I've never seen anything that says ZANU PF in her profile, except posting herself at work. Obviously, she is a military personnel, not just a military personnel. You know, the viewers of the channel, you know, some people actually get pissed off by the way I laugh because I'll be thinking something. You know, I used to call, Minni colonel. But someone was correcting me that no, it's not colonel. You say colonel, okay? So it means amongst the viewers of this channel, they are military personnel. Thanks for the correction. I think from now onwards, whenever I start to call her, I'll say colonel. Yeah, that's the proper, that's how they call it in military. So colonel, guys, you should also give me a position in these streets and say I'm also a colonel of YouTube. This time, not a colonel in the military barracks, but a colonel of YouTube. So Minni is a decorated soldier. On her own, whatever she touches, she turns it into a blessing. Just like her husband, she stole the show of the Miss Universe by becoming the first personality who has never modeled to be part of the judges panel. Even though the regime was ignoring it, they were forced to actually speak about it. She went there and actually shined. I must say also outshined even the lady who was performing there. She became news. You see, she became news every time if I'm looking at her profile at the moment. And also yesterday, she did not speak anything. She was going to work. The husband wore his uniform, and also as an active service member of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, she had also to put her own uniform. And I think if you look, she has numerous stars also, of course, not above retired General Chiwenga, but she has numerous stars that she has achieved within the military. So it's not someone who is seen there because of only retired General Chiwenga, but on her own, she has made numerous achievements within the military. She is not just a mere soldier like others, but she's that soldier who has made impact. Being appointed by Miss Universe, they say Meet Colonel Minni, a distinguished leader and visionary change maker, proudly serving on the selection committee of the 74th Miss Universe competition. That is a history on its own. Fluent, this woman is fluent in 6 languages. 6 languages. They say fluent. So, and then you see Themba Mliso trying to fight with such kind of a person. In fact, one of the languages she's teaching is the Chinese language. I don't even want to attempt to learn any of those languages because I know how to. But this woman can speak 6 languages. They say fluently. Fluently means flawlessly. She can speak with Chinese, and you think she's one. And say fluently in 6 languages, known as the first woman. Listen, first woman. Every time in Miss Universe to be the judge, she was the first woman to be part of the select committee on the 74th Miss Universe, who has actually entered this competition without modeling. She has no history of modeling. She is into fashion, but not modeling. And that was the record on itself. So she has also become the first woman to command, not to be part, to command a United Nations peacekeeping platoon in Angola. She continues to inspire through her work in education, healthcare, sustainability, and the fashion industry. I think this we have seen it, all of us. I think she's one people who put social media on standstill. She doesn't post a lot, but when she posts, social media gets a buzz. Yesterday, the picture that you saw circulating, which gave, chest pains to Themba Mliso. That picture was circulated by some people, not Minni Chiwenga, but it got social media a buzz. It got everyone excited on social media. I mean, there are people who are like that, naturally gifted to actually cause a stir by just their appearance. So if you see her picture causing such an impact, what about physically? And also her leadership and commitment to empowerment make her an extraordinary voice in choosing our next global ambassadors. So whatever she touched, I'm sure when they put a now be part of Miss Universe competition, and even the Miss Universe was part of top 30. That's an achievement. By the way, it's not easy to reach that level. Remember, this is a global competition, but Zimbabwe shined on this competition, and thanks to Minni Chiwenga. So she's not someone who is where she is because she does not earn it. I think also with this intellectual capability mixed with a humble character and all these achievements, this is an asset in the Chiwenga family. That is why ever since they they got married, working with Chiwenga, people started to see a presidential material out of Chiwenga. We began to see even fashion in Chiwenga. People would, when they walk into government, you can see a distinction between when Mnangagwa walks on the red carpet and when Chiwenga walks on the red carpet. You can see a distinction when actually Chiwenga addresses global leaders and when Mnangagwa addresses global leaders, which means there is a force behind the scene who is doing so quietly, and that can be none other. I see a different Chiwenga before Minni and in the presence of Minni. And it's very difficult, especially to have a woman who stand with you at this critical moment. Chiwenga is surrounded by enemies, left, right, and center. But this woman choose to stand by retired General Chiwenga, working quietly behind the scenes, but what she does is impactful. We are able to see it, though we are not there behind the scenes. She speaks without just uttering words. Some like Auxilia Mnangagwa, they have to make a lot of noise, but still we can't hear them. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button